worked tirelessly on my 2008 campaign. Let's face it, you did not do it because you thought this was going to be a cakewalk. When you decide to support a candidate named Barack Hussein Obama, you know the odds are not necessarily in your favor.
Reuben. There's been several cops that have already gone by. I think their philosophy this year is just let us be true to the wall. I think they're going to turn a blind eye to us completely, for good and for bad. So,
the city of Dearborn has an ordinance, okay, that you guys can't use the megaphone. Okay, so if you guys continue to use that, you'll get a citation for ordinance.
You realize we used it last year. If they allowed it last year, I mean, unless the law just came in effect this year, why didn't they give us a citation last year?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of it last year, okay? But I just have orders that if anybody uses a megaphone, to just advise them that they're not allowed to use it, okay? Give them a warning, and if they continue to, we'll give a citation for ordinance violation. Yes.
So if we don't use a megaphone, can we throw water bottles at the crowd? So what are you going to do if they throw water bottles at us?
If that happens, then we'll take care of it. We'll address
we got it on video.
Okay, well, then you know that if you got it on video, then you can take it to the proper channels.
I think you don't really want to pursue the law unless it's going to happen to us.
No, that's not true.
Oh yeah! Come on, let's go!
Oh yeah, here we go! Here we go!
Get out of here! You don't want to get out! You want to jump out or you want to leave? Beat the shit out of me!
Go! Do you understand English?
Hold your head down.
ah, damn it. Man, they nailed me with a piece of concrete, so I'm right in the back of the head, man.
That's all you care about.
Oh my goodness, yeah! This is insanity.
Last week died from Allah. Worshipers.
My gosh. Throwing entire... You got got to be kidding me with the cops. Keep your eye on this kid in the blue shirt. He's going to whip that stool. Watch that. Watch those kids with those stools are going to whip. I just want a picture of the kid who throws that at us.
Hey, can you leave?
That glass right there. All right. Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle here. Put it in the middle so they can't use it again. My God.
A darn pole, brother. You don't like this? Dearborn, that man. Go the fuck back home. No, what you mean Pakistan? I'm from Iraq, man. America. Okay, I'm an American citizen and I have my rights. There's freedom of religion, isn't there? Freedom of But the New Testament, we don't believe in that. To you, all you guys need to go on video camera me. I don't give a fuck. Did I do something wrong? Fuck you. Hey, American people. What are you doing here? What's the point of this? Alright, now fuck home. That's what you want. This guy's recording so we can hit you, and then that's what you want. You want to talk about Mexicans? You jumped over the border? Is that what you did? Americans, you jumped over the border, that's how you became. So why do you guys pray like this on the bed? Oh Lord, why don't you get on the ground like your prophets? You're Christian, that's what it says in the Bible, you stupid shit. I know more about the Bible than you. You're fucking pathetic, bro. You go home. You know how old I am? I'm 18 years old. How old are you, man? And I'm smarter than you.
I can't even point the camera in enough directions to catch a tenth of it.
Yeah, I believe it.
I got you, bro. You try, go ahead, motherfucker. Fuck
No, I think this religion is provocative. I think when they chop people's heads off, that's provocative.
We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We moving? Yeah, we're moving. Grab that so they don't keep flowing.
Get behind me. Get behind me.
guys are just making presents and moving out of the way.
We're going to protect 17 blocks, and we don't have the manpower. We have 17 blocks of festival to protect. I want to make sure you understand that. Your safety is in harm's way. We need to protect everybody.
You realize wherever these signs are, that's going to be the hot spot.
As long as you understand, you do have the option to leave. I just want to make that
You have the option to stay here, right?
I hope you understood me.
You have the option to stay here.
Look at them turning a blind eye. Look at them walk away.
Y'all are sure out of here. You're not welcome in Dearborn.
Wanna get fucking wrecked? Bitch!
Where are we on? You're back. Oh, okay.
We have the responsibility of policing the entire festival. And obviously, your conduct is such that it's causing a disturbance, and it's a direct threat to the safety of everyone here. Someone could get hurt. You already have blood on your face. One of the festival people, one of my officers, anybody can get hurt. So we're going to escort you out.
The problem is, when you're not around, that's when they start throwing things and become a little bit more aggressive than what you see.
Okay, I understand that, and I don't disagree with you. But part of the reason that they throw things on stuff is because you tell them stuff, you tell them stuff that enrages them.
In fact, we're not even preaching. So it's obviously the signs. Now the signs are going to be illegal. I mean, we're not even talking. My thing is, if you just have a couple of officers there, that would kind of keep them at bay.
Okay, but then I would have to have a couple of officers in each group that decides to come here to protest.
We're not protesters.
Okay, well,
if we were protesters, we'd have a tent like Occupy.
We're going to escort you. We'll get you out of here safely.
Well, if we walk out, it's only going to happen after we've walked the route.
You're going to leave now.
We're escorting you that way.
We can't do that.
Yeah, you're going out that way. It's not your call. We've been very gentle and very, very respectful to you. You are jeopardizing public safety, and you need to understand it's going overboard. We don't have the coverage. Okay, if we protect you and we have two officers that can protect you, it'll work great. It's impossible to do so. You're attracting a crowd and you're affecting public safety, and you need to understand that.
So the signs are affecting public safety.
Take over from there.
Well, apparently what you are saying to them and they are saying back to you is creating danger. How many bottles or objects have you been hit with?
I lost count. And it's only because you guys weren't around. We have video of that.
We don't have enough people to be with everybody at the festival.
And we're not saying...
I can't assign a couple officers to each group. You need to bring your people out, and we're going to leave.
What happens is when they apply for a permit, they should have realized this would happen.
Who applied for it?
Well, when the city of Dearborn allows a permit, then
for the festival?
Absolutely.
Well,
I mean, this is common sense. We did try to contact the sheriff. And the problem is he didn't respond. We did try to contact the city attorney.
I believe that the sheriff's office sent you a written response.
No. In fact, my attorney said they did not. And so what happened, the reason why this is going on now is because because of what happened last year. What happened last year is you've allowed it to escalate into this. And so, you guys just lost a lawsuit on free speech and you want to do it again.
Okay. We need to leave.
Well, I don't think we're gonna go anywhere.
Why don't you get us the bullpen that we asked for in the email?
Okay, well that's a free speech zone, and the Chamber of Commerce decided that they did not want a free speech zone.
You're here to protect our rights.
I'm here to protect
safety.
I'm here to protect everybody.
And keep safety. Get us a bullpen.
And where were you when the bottles were flying?
I was grabbing people.
Well, no, there's officers that actually turned the other way. I mean, they didn't want to give
I grabbed the well, come on, we need to go before we end up with all this.
What's the problem?
The problem is that one of your people's going to get hurt, or one of the crowd's going to get hurt, or one of my officers going to get hurt. You know that this is just going to escalate until it's...
well, if you have a couple of uniforms...
I don't have a couple of uniforms. There's 100,000 people who come to this festival, and I got about 25 to 30 officers.
Well, just 2 officers. If you think it's a threat, so you're going to jeopardize free speech. You want to start...
I'm not trying to jeopardize free speech.
That's what you're doing. Keep going, please. That's what you're doing.
I'm not trying to jeopardize
free speech.
I'm not. The whole festival is free speech.
Let me ask you this: if we don't leave, are we going to get arrested?
Probably.
I just need to know yes or no. That's probably. Like me probably saying yes, we'll stay or not.
No, probably we will cite you all. Yes. If that's what you want, I mean, I don't understand what good that does.
I just need to know if I'm going to be arrested or not. If you just thought it was a good idea that we walk away. If you're telling me that we're going to get arrested, that's what I need to know. Are you telling me that we're going to get arrested?
I'm not telling you they're going to be arrested, but you are a danger to the public safety. You're disorderly.
I would assume 200 angry Muslim children throwing bottles would be more of a threat than a few guys with signs.
All right, hang on a second.
He's rewarding riotous behavior. If they make us leave now, they reward riotous behavior.
You need to leave.
Again, I just want to make an ask.
Yes.
So if we don't leave, you're saying we will.
If you don't leave, we're going to cite you for disorder. You're creating a disturbance in the festival. I mean, look at your people here. Look at. This is crazy. And let's go.
You're just rewarding them for riotous behavior. You're rewarding riotous behavior. You're teaching that crowd that if they riot, then they're rewarded for their rioting by kicking out the people they don't want. You should have let those missionaries pass out gospel tracts. Should have let those missionaries pass out gospel tracts. Now you've created a situation in your city where all they have to do is create a riot and they'll get whatever they want. They'll get whatever they want by causing a riot. That's what you're teaching them. They can't spare 2 cops to stay with us to the day, but they can spare 14 of them to kick us out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm sure they need 4 horses. I'm sure they need 4 mounted police to protect the cotton candy stand.
I came to Dearborn and all I got was a bloody forehead.
It's actually, that is amazing. It's actually made a cross.
Now, if you're a Catholic, I realize you're going to see the Virgin Mary in there. It's just an angry Muslim.
That'll be in the bruise in the back of your head. The bruise in the back of your head is the Virgin Mary. He's giving you flashers.
No, someone's going to perform it.
No, they ain't talking about the plate, brother. I don't think. Oh, he's blocking us in front. He's got his block.
Yeah, he is pointing
yeah. Creating another disturbance, apparently.
Pulled over for it.
You have got to be kidding. Okay, they kick us out of the festival because they can't spare any police officers to protect us. And here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Any in front?
Yeah.
How many in front? How many in front? All right, that's at least 12. That's at least 12 cops they can spare to pull us over during a police escort, but they can't spare 2 to protect us during the festival. Oh, I'm sure before we get back to the car, they'll figure out something else they can arrest us for.
Hey,
arrest us
too many people in one vehicle.
Arrest us for being on the receiving end of rocks and garbage. We've got a law against being hit by garbage and boxes and pieces of concrete in this city.
Dearborn Mayor John O'Reilly is here. Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon. Wayne County Commissioner Gary Warrencheck. Although he is not here, he has done an outstanding job representing this district for longer than just about anybody. John Dingle. We knew the changes that we believed in wouldn't necessarily come quickly, but we understood that if we were determined, that we could overcome any obstacle, that we could meet any challenge. And in just 3 years, because of what you did in 2008, we've begun to see what change looks like. None of this change would have happened if it weren't for you. And now we've got more work to do.